everybody. It's the top of the hour. That means you've got time to get a snack and a drink and a blanket. I don't know. Just get all comfy cozy. Share out the link with your folk who aren't already in the stream, because the Obscure Movie Trivia Show will begin in about 2.5 minutes.
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Welcome to the virtual Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. Please welcome to your screen your host, Buddy.
Thank you for joining us tonight on the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. It's the holidays. We're doing holiday movies, and tonight our movie of the week is the Christmas classic Die Hard, of course. If you've seen the Obscure Movie Trivia Show before, you know the deal, but if you haven't, let me run it down. Every week we pick a movie of the week, and that is dedicated to the first round. This week we've picked Die Hard, Christmas classic and all. And the first round will be all Die Hard questions. Really, really fun. The second round of 3 is years in review. I've picked 3 years this time, and I'll tell you which years those are in round 2 once we get there. But I've picked 3 fun years, and I've picked 5 questions from each year, and we'll go over that once we get there. And then round 3 is the mystery round. The only thing I give our contestants each week is a hint. This week is not Christmas movies that are Christmas movies. So we'll see once we get there. If you are joining us on either Facebook or YouTube, and you kind of want to be interactive with the show, you can go on over to twitch.tv/Stab Comedy. If you have the app, you can look for Stab Comedy on Twitch. It's sometimes faster in the browser, but if you go on over to there, you can go ahead and give Stab a follow on Twitch, which is free, and you can go ahead and Twitch chat with us all night, and we can enjoy the show together. If you want to support Stab a little bit further than that, you can go ahead and give them a follow on or a subscribe on Twitch, which is $5 a month. However, if you do have an Amazon Prime membership, you can give one free one a month. I think you should give that to Stab because they let us do really fun shows like this. Also, if you want to support them further, you can go ahead and go on Patreon. I just became a Patreon member, and you can support them there. Or you can also go on the website and buy this really awesome sweatshirt. There's 2 versions of it. They're super duper comfortable, super duper warm. And we just love, we just got a subscription from Mike. Oh, Mike, you're so wonderful. Oh, y'all. That's wonderful. Let me go ahead and introduce our wonderful contestants because I'm super excited to have everyone here tonight. Up first, with that amazing subscription, was Mike with one of the coolest Christmas sweaters I've ever seen. How you doing, Mike?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for the subscription. We do have some people in. Oh, Berninsky's here. Kay, Sarah. I love seeing people in our Twitch chat. I love talking to everyone here. Mike, you're always on our Twitch chat. You're always having fun. I'm so excited to have you on because I'm so excited to have everyone on tonight because everyone who's been here has been really good at this show. And I'm super excited to have some superstars here. But Mike, you're always in the Twitch, always getting the right answers. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you the question I've been asking everybody this month. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
My favorite Christmas movie. Well, other than Die Hard, which we're talking about tonight, I just recently watched the original Black Christmas for the first time, and I absolutely loved it. Yeah, like I know it's not like a very traditional Christmas movie, but it's Christmas related, and I thought it was amazing.
I love the original, and I actually have a soft spot in my heart for, I believe it's the 2010 remake. It's not as good by any measure. It's not great by any measure, but I've seen it so many times. And when I was like 18, 19, 19, 20 at that time, I just loved watching a stupid, dumb horror Christmas movie. So I watched it over and over again. The newest remake, I have no problem with. I get what they were trying to do, but it's so hard to stand up to the original. So that's a great choice, Mike. Thank you for being here. Up next, she kicked ass her first time. She's a superstar. Why don't we welcome to the Obscure Movie Trivia Show, Law. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. Thank you. I'm so excited to be back because I'm usually in the chat and Mike is always just a little bit faster with his answers. A little bit. So I'm really excited
it could
to
be Mike's internet's a little faster, or it could just be the answers are faster. So who knows? Who knows?
It's
so
a poor craftsman that blames his tools.
Exactly. I love that. So Law, what is your favorite Christmas movie or holiday movie?
Well, aside from Die Hard, it's Trading Places.
That's a good.
I love that movie so much.
That is definitely a really fun one to watch. Trading Places. That's a great answer, Law.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Outside the box and also a good one. Classic, if you will. Thank you for being here. And finally up is Mr. Robert Barry. Robert Barry, you've been here before, and I'm so glad you're back. How are you doing, sir?
Great. I'm glad to be back. Merry Christmas, everybody.
It's wonderful to have you. You have a very festive background, and I love that hat.
It's like this all year.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's even better. So as we've been getting into it, the Twitch chat is very live. We love to see that. Robert, how are you? What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Well, I've got a couple. My favorite, which I won't go, there's a real obscure one called A Holiday Affair with Robert Mitchum and Vivian Leigh. Look it up. It's fun. But as far as one that people have heard of, I love Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. It's this kind of pre-Muppet show, Muppet Christmas special. It's got songs by Paul Williams. It's so cute. It's primitive as hell. And it's just a fun, cute, early Muppet production that's really sweet, great songs, based on a children's book. I love it.
You know what? I would not expect anything less from Mr. Robert Barry with the obscure, awesome, lovely musical. I love that. I love that. Everyone here ready with their writing utensils and everything for round one?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Totes.
So
Totes.
I don't know if I've gotten to tell you guys. I have switched it up. Oh, that's wonderful. Robert Barry with the shouting himself out. That's his OnlyFans account. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read the questions. There's 10 questions. I'm gonna read the questions. You're gonna write down your answers, and then I'm gonna count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm gonna go one by one and ask you to show your answer and say it out loud so that we can see it. But I just want to make sure everyone writes their answers down first, so nobody's stealing any answers. We can see what everyone's got. The first question in round one, which is all about Die Hard, my favorite movie of all time. If you guys have not seen the show, I've probably talked about it a bunch of times. This is my favorite movie of all time. It came out in the greatest year that ever was, 1988. That created the greatest hair that ever was, mine. And I just love this movie, and I've seen it so many times. I watched it twice this morning while making tamales.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was just like replaying it while making tamales. So, question number one in the movie Die Hard. What is the name of the driver who picks up John McClane at the beginning of the movie? Just his first name, because they don't reveal his second name. Mando Red B, I was just thinking how wonderful Buddy's hair is. You were correct. My hair is wonderful. Jessica's in the chat. I love seeing that. Roxy Ray is in the chat. Berninsky always in the chat. I love seeing that. We got a lively chat. I was worried because all of our biggest chatters are actually in the show tonight. So I was like, uh-oh. But we got a lively crowd, and I love to see that. So I'm going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up first, Law, why don't you tell me what your answer was?
It's Argyle.
Perfect. It is Argyle, yes. All right, Mike, what did you have? Argyle, correct. And Robert, what did you have, sir?
I had Eddie. I was wrong, apparently.
Eddie's not a bad answer, but no, it is Argyle, the true hero of the movie, if you watch the movie. Argyle does a lot. He does a lot. He does a lot of acting in this movie for sure. Question number 2 in the movie that was Die Hard. When looking in the registry for Holly McClane, why can't John locate her name at first? Joey's drunk. I love seeing Joey G in the chat. I totally meant to watch this at some point over the last 36 years. Joey G, I love you as a human being. If you have not seen Die Hard, you need to go watch more movies, my friend.
I'm sorry, is there someone who hasn't seen Die Hard?
Joey G, he's been on the show multiple times. Sometimes I love you, buddy, but he doesn't.
He's lying. He's seen it. He's watching it right now.
Seen Die Hard. Who hasn't seen Die Hard on TV? Anyways, I'm going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And first up, Mike, why don't you show us and tell us your answer, please?
I said she was using her maiden name, Gennaro.
Those were the 2 answers I would accept, so thank you, Mike. Robert, what did you have?
Maiden name?
All right, perfect. And Law, what did you get?
Maiden name.
Yep, that is correct. She uses her maiden name, Gennaro. I love his face acting there, where he's like,
I love how it's not a real like interface. Obviously, they're just like using pre-rendered screens for him to like be.
Yeah.
And they actually got the spelling wrong on the 2. Like when he hits the button, it changes the spelling of the name because they spelled it wrong.
Wow, that's deep.
Mike with a super detail that I love to see. Question number 3 in Die
I
Hard.
want to tell you right now, I'm losing this show.
Robert, there is no losing this show. This show is all fun. Question number 3 is, what is the name of the building that the Christmas party takes place in all of the action, of course? Christmas party is what's most important. Roxy Ray, yes, Berninsky is in the house. I am Sarah 21 is here 100% for the Die Hard support. You have not seen it? Oh my goodness. How are we not Oh,
More
we-
people?
There's two. At
More
least
people
two
haven't
people
seen
have
it?
not. You know what? It
think
happens.
it's
You know what? It
too
happens. I'm gonna give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robert, what did you have, sir?
Nakatomi.
Yes. And Law
I had Nakatomi Tower.
and Mr. Mike.
Hitomi.
Nakatomi.
I mean, I
Tower,
have the
Nakatomi.
full name, but that's fine.
Well, also there is Nakatomi Plaza. It goes by, you know, it goes
That's
by.
why I was put Nakatomi.
It's the tower. That's the name of it.
He also
Exactly.
said Nakatomi building.
Oh.
The proper name is Nakatomi-san.
All right. Question number 4 in Die Hard. What is the name of the villain played by famous actor Alan Rickman? Roxy Ray knows all of her knowledge by her Die Hard knowledge by Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
think that's actually pretty cool. Parker
a
gave
good
us a
source.
follow. Thank you, Parker. We
Woo.
love to see that.
Is that Parker Newman?
I'm hoping. Yes, it is Parker Newman. He's here. We love.
It's the good Parker. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. All right. I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to you, Law. What did you get?
I wrote Hans Gruber.
Hans Gruber. All right. And Mike, what did you get?
Hans Gruber.
And Mr. Robert Berry, what did you have? Hans Gruber. Great job by everyone. Yes, Hans Gruber. Yeah, some of these are a little bit easier than others, but we'll see as we go. Question number 5. What advice given to John by another passenger on the plane does he take once he is getting ready in Holly's office? There's a little detail of the movie that I absolutely have loved for as long as I've loved this movie. Well, Parker, it could be, you know, Parker Posey, could be a million other Parkers who are following Stab. We're very famous here at Stab.
Can you repeat that question?
Absolutely. What
Please.
advice given to John by another passenger on the plane does he take once he starts to get ready in Holly's office?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hagia Sophia, thank you for being here. These are a lot of new faces that we're seeing in the Twitch chat, which I love. Thank you guys for being here. If you guys have not seen my friend Jess SXOXO has this wonderful print that she printed. It's a beautiful painting. You should go follow her. I love seeing all of you guys follow Stav on all the things as well. And Robert's hat is amazing. I'm going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mike, you first. What did you have for an answer, sir?
I have walk barefoot on the carpet and make fists with your toes.
All right. And Mr. Robert Berry, what did you have?
Overact. No, and I also had curl your bare feet on the carpet like fists. Yeah.
Yeah. And La, what did you have?
I had take off your socks and make fists with your toes.
Nice.
Parentheses on the carpet.
Everyone had good details.
Hey, buddy,
I
that's
love
my favorite scene in the movie. I'm
That's
not even lying. Like, that's such a weird, neat human touch that didn't need to be in there, and I love that. It made that movie beautiful.
Me too. It's one of those ones that you pick up on as you watch it and you go, "Oh, that's a callback without having to use any kind of words." And I love the movie personally, so I like that part. And yes, thank you, Jess. My hair is amazing. Hagia Sophia is definitely rooting for Law. So Law's got some fans in the chat.
Ooh, yeah. Hey, what's up?
That's what's up. Question number 6 in Die Hard. Why does Hans Gruber shoot Takagi? Mr. Takagi. Oh, we've got a couple of fans of Law. Roxy
Oh.
Ring is also here for Law.
Yeah, you are. I mean, hi, thank you.
Yeah, you are. Law knows.
I am also a fan of Law.
Oh, I'm a
Oh.
fan of you too, Mike.
Oh,
Love this.
Wait, I'm trying to write an answer. Leave me alone for a second.
I'm giving time.
I don't know. There's so many words in this answer. Like,
Some of them have longer words. That's why I'm giving more time and doing a lot more vamping. I'm trying to vamp, you know.
well,
I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Robert Berry, what did you have, sir?
I mean, ultimately, yes, it's probably racism. Goes back to World War II. Yeah. I don't know. I forgot.
Okay, well,
He's kind of
racism
mouthy
is
in
not
that
far
story.
off.
That's all I remember.
Law, what answer did you have?
So I started to write that he wouldn't give up the computer access code, to the vault, but I didn't.
All
write
right,
to the
and
vault.
Mike, what did you have?
I agree with Law.
Tell him the vault's access codes. That is correct. He won't give up his access code, even though they would need all 7 codes. He still wouldn't give up his code, which
Yeah, pretty
Cost him his
racist
life.
decision.
he makes the dumb choice of saying the words, "You're just gonna have to kill me," thinking
Right.
that Alan Rickman wouldn't shoot him right in the face.
Yeah,
So,
Robert's
call that bluff.
There's a line when he's meeting John McClane where like I never noticed this until I was watching the subtitles the other day. Like he slipped in a line about like World War II, and it was
Yeah.
like that was interesting.
Yeah,
I caught that this morning too, where he was like, where he's like, after Pearl Harbor didn't work, we hooked you guys with Walkmans or something like that.
Yeah, like small electronics.
Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah. I love the early interactions. K. Sarah, will Buddy tell us what he uses in his luxurious hair? I literally comb it so many times a day. It's obsessive. And there's this really fancy shampoo that I buy from Target. It's like $21. I forget what it's called, but it's a dandruff thing. And that's all I use.
from Target.
Yeah. Well,
Is it a 2
you
in
know
1?
what? $21. No, it's not a 2-for-1. I don't use any conditioner in this bad boy. It's just naturally like that. Anyways, question number
Mr.
7.
Bubble.
Yes, it is a river of hair. You guys are so sweet. I love the Twitch chat tonight. I love everything that's going on tonight. Question number 7. What message does John McClane put on the sweater of Tony after killing him to alert the bad guys that he's here?
I know Robert knows this one.
I do too, but I didn't want to change the question. Also, this is one of
I know
my
the
favorite
answer.
things, because as a kid, this part used to make me angry because I was like, why would you tell them you're here? And I was also like 5 years old.
No, that makes a lot of sense. Why would you just give yourself up that way?
Exactly.
Why not just let them think that Tony went out for a cigarette break and never came back?
Yeah, Tony seemed like the lazy one of the group anyways, but that's just my opinion. I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Mike, what did you have for an answer, sir?
Is no, I have a machine gun. Ho ho ho.
And
One of the
Mr. Robert Barry?
line reads of his.
Good
I
line.
got I got the same spirit of it. I wrote a ho ho ho. Now I have a gun.
Oh.
Not
Ooh,
quite right.
And Law, what did you have?
Now I have a machine gun. Ho ho ho.
All right. It is. Oh, sorry. It is ho ho ho. Now I have a machine.
Oh, I was closer than
No,
you
no,
guys.
it's the other
None of
way.
us were technically right.
Ho 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 is
No,
definitely
ho 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 is second.
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I have the picture. Let me check. I have it here.
Watched it twice today, huh?
I watched it today too, kind of.
Okay, smarty pantsers. All right. You were correct. But anyways, yes, it's
We're all
now I
correct
have
in God's eyes, if you think about it.
Good job, Law and Mike, for correcting me on that too, which will be noted later on. Anyways, question number 8. How does John McClane get Sergeant Al Powell's attention? I'll repeat that because I stumbled over my words. Question number 8 is, how does John McClane get Sergeant Al Powell's attention? Yeah. Hey, Sarah's calling. Good job for Mike and Laura. I don't think that's a good job calling out the hosts, you know? Makes them look dumb. I'm just saying. Just, no, Jesse. I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, Robert Berry. What did you have?
Throws a Twinkie out the window.
Not close.
That would have been a great way to do it. He did love him some Twinkies. Law, what did you have?
I said he threw a body out. He threw a body onto his car from way up.
I saw that. Mike, what did you have?
I also said he threw a body on his car.
That is the correct answer. He does throw a body onto his car. Hagia Sophia with the subscribe from Prime. We love to see it.
Woo!
Thank you guys. We love it. You guys are awesome. He drops a body onto his car. If you want to be specific, it was the terrorist Marco that he throws out onto his car. But yes, he throws a dead. He does throw a dead body onto his car because.
And then he said, "That's gonna leave a Marco."
Isn't that what he says? Like,
why is Robert
welcome
Berry
to the
writing
party,
that
pal.
child?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Mike knows what's up.
That was a lot of emotes because you subscribed because you're awesome, Hagia Sophia. We thank you. Yes, one of the terrorists, Marco. Or not terrorists, as we will find out in question number 9. Why do Hans and company pretend to be terrorists? I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Law, what did you have?
Had to cover up the theft of a bunch of barrel bonds.
All right. And Mike, what did you have? Law, thank you for your handwriting also.
I used a lot of words, I think.
Thanks.
So they can blow up the building, which fakes their deaths, and then they can escape with the money instead of just
Right.
robbing.
And Robert Berry, what did you have, sir?
Yeah, that's a tough one to explain. I've seen this movie a lot, and I feel so dumb compared to you guys. But I wrote to throw the scent off their basic robbery scheme. They tried to,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Totally.
it is to cover up their robbery, but I'm also going to give it to Mike because Mike literally explained their whole entire plan of they were going to blow.
Wait, does that mean
Mike's
Mike's
like-
ahead of me now?
Everybody got
It's
it.
like
You and
when
Mike are
Hans
tied
Gruber
still.
was 13, you see.
Yeah,
Did
no,
he get like
you,
an extra point?
you and Mike are very much tied. Mike knew the answer. He just had to explain it further.
Well, I mean, he did explain it really good. You explained that really good.
Yeah, he did go into detail as far as like what they're for.
Like multiple parts of that plan.
I didn't know what was the key thing you were looking for, so I just laid out.
It was basically to cover up their robbery was the answer that I put. But yes, they had a whole scheme of make sure that they were terrorists. Hey, release these random terrorists that you're definitely never going to release. Blow ourselves up so it makes it look like we're dead. and we're also going to rob this place. So they had a full plan. But yeah, you guys all got it. You guys knew what they were doing. And question number 10, if you guys have been on the show before, if you guys have seen the show before, I like to do a really fun true or false about a little fact about the movie. And our true or false this time is, during the shot when Han's falling, they released Alan Rickman on 2 instead of 3 to get a shock reaction. True or false? Parker Newman with the conspiracy theories. Realistic Die Hard would be if the CIA funded Hans Gruber. Thank you for that part. All right. I'm going to count down of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mike, what did you have?
Got true.
True. And Robert Barry, what did you have, sir?
Right, true.
True. And Law?
I also had true.
True. Good job, everyone. Yes, I love that fact about this movie. But as a kid, I was like, man, this guy's the greatest actor. Look how terrified he is. When in fact, he was just really terrified because they dropped him. It's a 21-foot drop, by the way. That's also a fact. He had to drop 21 feet, and there was a pad, but still terrifying. And they dropped him a second early just to terrify him a little more. And part of me just finds that super hilarious.
I
So,
heard somewhere that I heard somewhere that was the last thing they filmed with Alan Rickman, and like just in case he got really pissed at them for doing that.
yeah.
And my cousin used to rewind that bit like multiple times because the face he makes when he falls was just hilarious to my 12-year-old cousin. There was much laughter. Anyway.
Yeah. That is wonderful.
Something like
And at that point, we are done with Mr. Die Hard, which is the best movie. I love that movie. And Jesse has updated our scores. And yes, we are tied at first at 10 apiece with Mr. Mike and Miss Law doing a wonderful job. Thank you guys for doing it. We love it. We love to see it. Great job, everyone. And in second place, right behind them, with 6 points is Mr. Robert Berry.
And I'm coming
that
back.
takes us into the second
I'm
round.
turning this around.
Exactly. Nobody's out of this, by the way. Second and third round, there are multiple points to grab. And it's really fun. So round number 2 is, I like to call it Weird Years. Roxy Ray is starting to chant in Twitch for Laura. Laura,
Yes.
Laura.
La la la.
Oh my God, you guys.
Berninsky, one of our favorite chatters, is here. She's rooting for Robert. She thinks Robert's going to make the comeback.
Oh,
So-
thank you. I appreciate
We
that.
got a lot of love for
Rooting
all of
for
the
Mike.
guests here tonight. So, round 2 is basically years in review. I have picked 3 random years. This time it's 1988, again, the greatest year that invented the greatest hair. 1998, which was a really good year in movies, and 2008, which is a very weird year in movies that I love. And I've written 5 questions about 5 different movies from each one of those years. And in round 2, each person gets questions based off a year to themselves. Robert Berry, because you came in second place, you get to pick which year you get questions from. In the years 1988, 1998, in the year 2008. Which year would you like to get questions from?
I'll take 88 because I'm old.
88. That is a great year.
That was the year you were
I-
born, I heard.
Yeah, that is the year.
That's when that hair was born.
Heavens opened up and Buddy became.
Definitely was. Me and Die Hard born the same year. It's like, what? Anyway,
I have to step away for a second. I've had a lot of wine.
that's okay, Law. Thank you. Anyways, Robert, you're going to get 5 questions about 5 movies in the year that was 1998.
And I'm verbalizing this and I'm not writing it down.
Yes, you don't have to write anything down.
No
And
more
every
pen.
right answer, every correct answer is worth 2 points. So you can catch up in your head real easy.
Yeah.
So, Question number 1 in the year 1988. John Waters directs this 1988 musical featuring Divine, Ricky Lake, and Debbie Harry.
Hairspray.
Yes, sir. Great musical. You guys have not seen it. It is the definitive version of that movie, in my opinion. John Travolta in fat suit and drag does not compete. I love Hairspray. Anyways, good job, Robert. Question number 2 in the year 1988. Lou Diamond Phillips and Edward James Olmos star together in this coming-of-age classic.
I believe it's called Stand By Me. No, sorry. Wait a minute. It's not called Stand By Me. Of course it's not. It's called shit. I know the movie. Forgot the title. Yeah, he plays that teacher. I forgot the title.
Oh, so close, Robert. It's Stand and Deliver. That's what we're looking for.
All right, Stand and Deliver was the right title. Yeah. Yes, it had Stand in it.
I thought you were going to get it as soon as I heard Stand. I was starting to write the points. It's okay.
That's okay.
1998 had some great movies. That's a great movie, by the way, if you guys have not seen it. Question number 3 in 1998. 1998's
1988.
That's what I said. 1988. There we go again, correcting the law. Correcting
minus.
Okay, I see how I'm falling in your favor.
Down. It's okay. 1988's Monkey Shines was directed by what famous horror director?
Oh, that was directed by George Romero.
Yes, sir. Yes, it was. If you guys have not seen that movie, it is
director of Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, I almost originally had what famous zombie director, but I was like, is there another famous zombie director besides George A. Romero?
I met and interviewed him 3 times, by the way.
What?
So it's kind of unfair.
I'm so jealous of that fact.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
That's really cool.
It really is. That is wonderful. All right. So question number 4 in the year 1988, Robert Berry. Michelle Pfeiffer, Oliver Platt, Matthew Modine, Alec Baldwin, and Joan Cusack round out the all-star cast of what 1988 comedy movie?
Michelle Pfeiffer, Oliver
I'll
Platt.
repeat it. Michelle Pfeiffer, Oliver Platt, Matthew Modine, Alec Baldwin, and Joan Cusack round out the all-star cast of what 1988 comedy movie?
Dangerous Minds. I forgot.
Not a bad answer, but honestly, I didn't know about this movie until I was doing research.
One of your chat people got it right.
Yeah, some chat people got it right. It is Married to the Mob.
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
I just watched it for the first time. It's really good.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
It really is. And I saw all those actors and I was like, I should probably check that one out. It's worth a watch. Roxy Ray, completely forgot about that movie. I'm glad we brought it up for you. Mr. Robert Berry, your final question in the year 1988 is, what 1988 movie stars Sigourney Weaver as naturalist Diane Fossey?
Oh, she goes all natural in this movie. Gorillas in the Mist.
I don't think she appears naked.
Oh, the director's cut.
Oh,
In the Robert Berry cut, it's
Oh, my fantasy. Yeah.
That is correct, Mr. Robert Berry. Good job. You are up to 12 points now. That is
Well,
wonderful.
ahead by 2.
All right. And
Tables have turned.
exactly. I have written a number between 1 and 10 because Law and Mike have tied in our first round. And Law, if you could give me a number between 1 and 10, what number would that be?
I mean, technically, he's a little bit farther ahead.
Oh,
5.
5. All right. And Mike, could you give me a number?
6.
The
That's a big
answer would
move.
be Law. You get to pick because the number was 3.
Ooh.
1998.
1998. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, you're going to get 5 questions here. That was 1998. I was a
All
small
right.
child in 88, and apparently I haven't caught up with any of these. So this is the 3rd time we did 1988.
Oh.
And one of those movies I had done before, but I was like, let me try some movies that I had never done before. So I was like Hairspray and other ones, because I love 1988 as far as movies. If you have not gone, Wikipedia, for as flawed as it is sometimes fun to just go back and just like pick a random year and look at movies. So I suggest if you're ever bored to do that. Law, you get 5 questions a year. It was 1998. Which is a really good year for movies. So the first question is, Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore star in their first movie together in what 1998 comedy?
Is it The Wedding Singer?
It definitely is The Wedding Singer. Good job.
I didn't even see that when I was studying today.
Oh, it is a great one. I love that one. Good job. That is 2 points for you. And question number 2, in 1998, this 1998 film, starring Tommy Lee Jones, serves as a sequel to the classic The Fugitive.
U.S. Marshals.
Damn!
I saw it in the theater.
Really,
Wow.
I seen the 2 movies a lot as a kid separately, and because they didn't have like Fugitive 2, I never put it together until like later on in my life, and I was like, oh, that totally makes sense. I just thought he was a bad actor and I could only do one character.
Remember they released that as a double feature with U.S. Ross. What
No,
is that?
I don't remember that.
I don't know
Is that-
what that is.
I get
Ross
it.
and Marshalls. Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I thought you meant, I'm sorry, I thought you said TJ Maxx.
All right. We're just celebrating terrible clothing stores now. That's what this is devolved into. Question number 3 in the year that was 1998. Law, you're doing amazing as always, of course. Question number 3 is, prop comic Carrot Top stars in his only lead role in what 1998 movie?
Oh, that's not it. That's Yahoo Serious. What
No, serious.
the fuck was Carrot Top in? Damn it. And I'm sure that once you say it, I'm going to be like, damn it.
I'm not going to be like, damn it, I have no idea.
'Cause I'm certain that I've seen it and blocked it out.
What?
Robert, you know this?
Carrot Top
I know
does
it.
Dallas.
Can I tell her the answer with a funny Norm Macdonald joke with this?
I do want to hear that. Yes, because I actually wrote this question with Robert Barry in mind. So go ahead, Robert. Tell us.
So Courtney Thorne-Smith was Carrot Top's co-star in this film. She was on Melrose Place at the time, and she got on Conan O'Brien to promote this movie with Carrot Top, and she forgot the name of the movie when she was plugging it. And Norm Macdonald said, "I know what the movie's called. If Carrot Top's in it, it should be called a box office poison."
What was the name of that movie?
Chairman of the board.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yep. I actually liked it as a kid until I realized that Carrot Top wasn't as funny as little kid me thought he was.
Oh my God.
ne-
He was filthy when I finally went, like my same 12-year-old cousin, we went to go see Carrot Top live. And oh my God, it was so much filthier
you
than
see
what
the
was on
videos?
TV. He was nasty. Oh my God, we were way too young.
Yes.
Chairman of the
Carrot Top's a star in one film only. Question number 4 in the year 1998. Law is Eddie Murphy voices a character in what 1998 Disney animated classic?
Mulan.
Yes, good job. Yes, Mulan, which is a great one. Good job. Question number 5, your final question in the year 1998. In what 1998 film will you find the Gorgonites facing off against the Commando Elite?
Ooh, damn.
No, it's not that because that's way too old. It's way too old. Oh God.
Let me reread the question. In what 1998 movie will you find the Gorgonites facing off against the Commando Elite? I'm very proud of this question.
All right. God, it can't be that. It can't be. It's not that. It's not The Last Starfighter because that was an 80s movie. It was, we'll go with Battlefield Earth.
Ooh, that's not a bad answer. That is a bad movie, though. The answer
Very
is
close.
Small Soldiers. Small Soldiers.
What is it?
Small Soldiers.
Oh, shit!
I love that.
Shit! If you had said it was animated, I would have gotten that. I
But
saw
it's
the
not
picture.
animated.
It
They're
isn't.
little
What?
toys.
What
They're
a
little
weird
toys.
movie.
Well, yeah, but
that doesn't
they're-
even exists. Yeah.
What are they? Claymation? Are they stop motion?
I think they're just toys that come to life or
Yeah,
that
but,
fight
like-
each other. Tommy
Yeah,
Lee
they-
Jones
but-
voices one of the. He voices the main bad guy. Yeah.
It's kind of a forgotten movie. Like people pretend it's not ever released.
But if there was a toy, I saw
People
that.
shouldn't forget that movie because it's all so great and it.
Oh, God,
It's
I'm
about
just-
toys that come to life and kill
so
each
angry.
other. Like that's.
Why didn't you ask me about like The Long Kiss Goodnight? That's a Christmas movie.
Is it? We'll
Or that
see.
other one that Bruce Willis, Armageddon. He was in. Bruce Willis was in that in 1998. Come on.
Bruce Willis is in a
Armageddon.
lot of great movies.
Die Hard 6. Yeah.
All right, Law.
Right.
That leaves you with 16 points, and you're back in the lead here. You have sole possession of the lead, and you guys have left our young Mr. Mike with his wonderful beard with the year 2008. So let's see how he does.
Crush it.
All right, Mike. Question number 1 in the year 2008. Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, along with Dax Shepard and Greg Kinnear, come together in what 2008 comedy?
That cast sounds like hell.
It is.
Is that Sisters was after that? Is this Baby Mama?
It is, Mike. Good job.
I never saw
Dax Shepard.
Yeah. Right? Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, Dax Shepard, and Greg Kinnear. Like, I don't think I remember a Greg Kinnear movie after this. So I'm like, did he go out on Baby Mama? Like,
When was Stuck on You? Because that was one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
oh, that's true. That was around the same time. 2007,
Have you seen other
2008.
movies before?
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny.
I remember that one being funny. It was also a long time
Yeah.
ago.
I've seen other
Yeah.
movies
Oh,
like
oh,
Twins,
sorry.
which was 1988.
That was actually very funny.
Twins was 1988.
I
All
know, I
right,
studied.
Mike. Question number 2. In the year 2008, what is the full title to the 2008 sequel to the first Chronicles of Narnia movie?
So let me get this straight. You said the first sequel to the first Narnia.
Yes, the
Okay.
second movie.
The second movie. I believe, if I remember the books correctly, it was The Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian.
Good job, Mike. Yes. With the third one being The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, as the kids call it, or whatever.
I didn't know
Question
they
number 3, Mike. In the year 2008, you're just flying through these. What 2008 Ryan Reynolds movie does child star Abigail Breslin play his ultra curious daughter?
Ooh. Is this the one? Okay, I think this is the one where he's like talking about all the different women in his life that are like maybe the girl's mom, which is kind of a weird premise when you think about it. Is that Definitely Maybe?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, man. Mike, you're too good.
Good job, Mike. Well, when you said maybe in your description, I was like, he probably has it. Yes, it was definitely maybe. Robert Berry jumped in the chat just to make the joke. Narnia 2 keep on narnying.
Narnia 2, Narnia harder.
Yes. Exactly. All right, Mike, you're just flying through the year 2008. I figured you might. Your fourth question is, Mila Kunis and Jason Segel star in what 2008 breakup comedy?
That's Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
You're damn right it is, sir.
That's a funny movie.
It is. It is. Even though it introduced the world to whatever character.
Dreadful Brain.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a lot. Anyways, you're killing it. Mike, your final question in year 2008 is, Shia LaBeouf stars as Harrison Ford's son in what 2008 action flick?
Are you going to make me acknowledge this movie?
Yep. Somebody has to say it out loud.
Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Good job,
Damn it.
Mike. And Robert Berry with another classic, Forgetting Sarah.
And now I gotta talk about Carrot Top. Come on.
You know, 2008 was a much more broad year. Carrot Top only stars in one movie, so if you know.
Well, 1998 was a much more You know what? I'm just gonna stop being bitter.
You know what? I'm actually going to
I doubt it.
for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. The first half is great. Like, there's some good
yeah.
stuff in the movie.
Yeah.
Mike, you do know in the first half he survives a nuclear explosion by going into a fridge.
I'm okay
Hey
with
man,
it.
they were lead lined.
It's on brand.
The second half is
There's-
all aliens and shit. And
There's
I'm all
really
about
one-
aliens, but fuck that.
That movie
There's a
calls out-
line in Crystal Skull that's so beautiful, though, when he's in the back of that truck with Marion. He's like, "You've been with so many other girls, blah, blah, blah. Why weren't you with any of them?" He goes, "None of them were you."
that movie is terrible, but I will also watch Indiana Jones all day, and I will watch that terrible movie because Harrison Ford knows how to do Indiana Jones even on a terrible. So,
It's true.
you know. K. Sarah says, "Damn, Mike killed
Good
that."
job, Mike.
Everyone did really good. So this chat is live. I love to see it. So we are on to round 3. Our scores right now, as it sits. Mike with a perfect 20. Good job, killing it. Right in second place. Right behind him with 16 is Law with 16. I already said that. And in third place, again, still not out of it with 12 points, is Mr. Robert Berry.
Still not out of it, but like, yeah, really, probably.
No, because round 3 is the mystery round. And I basically, mystery round. Every correct answer is worth 3 points here. So we can catch up, win games. We'll see how it goes. Mike could just forget movies altogether, and we'll see
Hey,
what
Mike, go to
happens.
the bathroom.
Yeah, haven't you had a lot to drink tonight? Like,
Yeah, right. Mike's got his homemade eggnog. I'm thinking, right? Is that what that is, Mike?
Oh, this is an old fashioned actually, but I could go grab some eggnog if you.
See, of course, Mike has.
I'll
his
go grab
homemade-
another mini bottle of wine. I'll get ahead of my advent calendar.
Oh, look at that! Yeah. So
Are
round
we
3
really
is the
having a
mystery
drink
round.
break?
This year, this week, we've decided, or I've made the game that I call not a Christmas movie, but totally a Christmas movie. So there are a lot of movies like Die Hard that people say aren't Christmas movies, that in my opinion are totally Christmas movies. There are some that have very small pieces of them that make them Christmas movies, but I like to watch a lot of movies during the Christmas season. So basically what this game is I'm going to go one by one to each one of you, and I'm going to give you a description of a movie, but basically I'm going to give you enough of a description to identify the movie, but tell you why it's a Christmas movie. All you have to do is give me what that movie is. So it's some of them are going to be very simple, some of them are going to be a little harder. There's 3 of them for each of you guys. I'm going to go one by one. And up first, Robert Berry, because you are in third place.
Sure, the loser.
No, it just means you get to go first.
Oh, wait.
So, your first one is a pivotal scene in this film takes place as the star performs a dance routine to Jingle Bell Rocks?
I'm gonna go with Dirty Dancing.
Wow, that that would make that movie so much more interesting. In my personal opinion, if they just busted out a Christmas theme. But the movie we were
Swayze
looking
topped
for,
off the stage. Yeah.
the movie we were looking for was actually Mean Girls.
What movie was that?
Mean Girls. They
Oh.
do the whole dance routine too.
Sure. Okay.
It's a very fun one. Up next is Law. Your first one is Phoebe Cates describes how her father died on Christmas, stuck in a chimney for days.
Yeah, Gremlins.
Good
Thanks
job.
for not giving me that one.
I mean,
I wrote them in order 1 through 3. I'm sorry, Robert. There.
my thing is, if there's a Christmas Carol in it, it's a Christmas movie.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's mine.
Mike, your first one is the owner of a hotel regales his history as the hotel's lobby boy to a writer, making it seem like a fantastical world.
The owner of a hotel?
I'll repeat it. The owner of a hotel regales his history as the hotel's lobby boy to a writer, making his world seem fantastical.
Grand Budapest Hotel?
My goodness gracious. Even on a hard one, you got that, sir. Yes. That's a great movie if you guys have not seen that.
Actually,
What was the answer?
It's the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Oh, I thought it was The Shining.
I mean,
I saw that
you're
one.
not really wrong.
I saw that, Robert. That is a
The Shining
wonderful.
is a Christmas movie.
You know what? It's not a Christmas movie because it does take place in the time, so you could fit it into the routine if you wanted
Yeah.
to. All right. So Robert, your next one is
Yes.
repeating the same day while ice sculptures and seasonal depression set in really gives this movie an Xmas or Christmas time feel. I'll repeat that. Repeating the same day over and over while ice sculptures and seasonal depression set in really gives this movie a Christmas time vibe.
Wanted to say Edward Scissorhands, but repeating the same day makes you want to say Groundhog Day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know Groundhog's Day is in February, but to me, the movie screams terrible Christmas times where we're just
Yeah, that movie about a different holiday really is a Christmas movie.
every single day feels the same. Yeah, I that's why I put the repeat in the day. You know, it's okay. Anyways, Law, your second one is twins separated at birth do their damnedest to bring their family back together once they meet for the first time.
Is that the Parent Trap?
Damn right it is. And I mean the Lindsay Lohan version. The better.
Do you know?
The better. What about Haley Mills? Did you even see the original?
I did see the original, and I'll say it again. I'll say it again.
Are there Christmas carols in that movie?
No, but it's like a whole bringing the family together. Like they
There's
spend the
Christmas
whole-
Karens in that.
I mean, it's like a summer camp movie.
You know what? They meet.
You
in
know what?
some-
I'm gonna stop, Judge. I'm gonna stop critiquing you.
You got
You're
the point,
host.
Law. You got the point, Law. You got
You're
the
right. You're right.
point.
I
We're going to be
did.
talking about how Top Gun is a Christmas movie before this show's
It's
over.
totally not, though.
We'll see how we get there. Top Gun might be one of the answers, Robert. We'll see.
As far as I'm concerned, if there's a
Jesus died for our sins, so did Goose. It's the same.
Exactly.
Oh, that's deep.
It's an allegory, as it were. Mike, you were going to say about Christmas movies?
I was going to say, like, from where I'm standing, if there's like a movie that you and your family like to watch at Christmas, it's a Christmas movie.
That's
I'm okay
that's
with
basically what I'm trying to get. Thank you, Mike.
I think
And
it's
your next one is taking place entirely during the winter. Gina Davis recovers memories from her past alongside Samuel L. Jackson in a heartwarming way.
Didn't Laura mention this one earlier?
Yes.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Totally different movie.
Good night.
Totally different, Mike. Don't even bother guessing that.
What was your guess, Mike?
The Long Kiss Goodnight.
And good job, Mike. As soon as Law said that, I wanted to be like, shh, shh, shh. Anyway.
But you didn't have backup questions? That question belonged in 1998.
You know what? It also
Not
belongs
one.
in Christmas movie.
2000 and late.
All right, Robert Barry, with your final one.
Oh man, go for broke. If I win this, it's over, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Robert, your question is, Harry Potter receives his first Christmas present in a full 4-minute Christmas scene in which of the Harry Potter movies?
Glad I didn't get
I will say that his first Christmas present in a full 4-minute scene. Let's say Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Why not, right?
Oh, so close, Mr. Robert Barry, but we were looking for the Sorcerer's Stone, the very first one.
Oh, the first one.
It is the very most Christmassy of all of them, even though Goblet of Fire has the Yuletime ball. All of the Harry Potter movies have some kind of Christmas scene except for number 6 or 7. One of the first of the 2 final ones is the only one that not have any Christmas scenes in it. But this one has my favorite Christmas scene because he goes, "I have a present," and it makes me cry every time.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. Good job, Robert. Law, your final one.
Good job. I
is-
got it wrong.
Good job, as in you named a Harry Potter movie. You know
Oh,
what?
did.
I'm
Yeah,
proud
sure.
of you. I'm
I
proud
only
of you.
like watching the Harry Potter movies because I totally agree with J.K. Rowling's stance on
Oh, no.
people.
You know what, Robert? I
Oh,
said good
don't
job.
say
I know I
that.
love that.
That's not okay.
That's not okay. I disagree. She's a
I disagree.
turf.
All right.
No way.
Law, your final one is
What's my final one?
Robin Williams reunites with his child friends at the end of this film during a Christmas party.
Reunites with his child friends at the end.
Of this movie during a Christmas party.
All right. Well, I'll say Hook.
Ooh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I knew you were going to make that sound.
I'm sorry. The answer was Jumanji.
God damn it. That was the other one.
Yes, it is. It is Jumanji. It is not a Christmas movie, but at the very end, they do meet at Christmas, and it makes me feel all the feels because they remember each other, but they don't. It's so weird.
You kind of think a movie called Jumanji'd be a Hanukkah movie.
God damn it, Robert Barry.
Robert Barry's the opinions of Robert Barry do not represent the opinions of Stab Comedy, though Parker Newman is having the time of his life in chat. Mike, at this point, it is a bit of a formality, but your final question is, Ryan Reynolds returns home for Christmas time to
This is a
show
second
his
Ryan
crush
Reynolds
how
question.
hot he got.
I didn't hear the last half of the question. What was it?
I will repeat that. Ryan Reynolds returns home for Christmas time to show his crush how hot he got.
Okay, that's Just Friends.
Good job.
So angry.
I wrote them in an order, so whoever would have, the points would have labeled who got what question anyways. I wrote a hard, medium, and easy question for each one of you guys. Mike, you killed it, my man.
Yeah, did you miss anything? No, you
He
didn't.
didn't.
You had a perfect
He
game.
didn't. Mike got a perfect game of 29 points.
Man.
Which has never happened. And I honestly was like, maybe I should make these questions harder because Michael Law and Robert are so good. And Mike showed me that I definitely should have because you killed it, man.
I
Good
agree.
job. Behind him, which seems points wise seems further than the actual score was because she was killing it all night. Law, you had 22 points. And never out of it, and always in it with spirit. Mr. Robert Berry, you had 15 points, sir. Good job. Good job.
Nate,
Yeah.
Well, if I
Playing-
had to lose to somebody, I'm glad it was Mike.
Robert throwing some shade in the chat saying that Mike missed last week's fashion school class, except for Mike has a Kiss Christmas sweater. Robert Berry does not, so I think Mike's winning that as
I'm
well.
jealous. I want that.
I have
sweater.
an elf
Got all four.
Right?
shirt.
That's cool with me,
I'm
Law.
just-
My camera is actually sitting on my elf pop because Buddy is my spirit animal, of course, because I am also Buddy.
I'm disappointed that Kiss would lower themselves to lend their image to be on cheap merchandise.
Oh, you think that they actually license that? That is definitely not licensed merch.
You know, I gotta say though, I like Law and Robert both nailed questions I would not have gotten in a million years.
I love to hear that. I love to hear that because everyone here, I was like, once I got the three of you guys booked, I was so super happy because you guys are some of my favorite people to talk to and some of the smartest people I know. So thank you all for being here. If you guys liked what you saw, if you guys are here from Facebook or YouTube, please go on over to Twitch. Give them a follow there. It's really fun. You guys can be in the chat with me all night talking, like Parker and Kay Sarah and Roxy and everybody who's there. You can also give a subscribe there. It's $5, but if you have a Prime membership, you can give one free a month. And I think you should give it to Stab because they let us do really cool, really fun shit like this. It's always fun to do. If you want to support further, become a Patreon. I'm a Patreon. It's awesome. And if you want to support even further, go out and get one of these super comfy hoodies. It is the season for comfy hoodies. It's